And for the Greeneville Green Devils,
The starting line for the Greeneville Green Devils at guard, 5'8" senior number 2.
5'8" senior Jackson Tillery.
At guard, 6'2" senior number 3, Jacoby Gillespie.
6'2" senior Jacoby Gillespie.
At guard, 6'4" senior number 4, Jaquan Price.
6' senior Jaquan Price.
At forward, 6'4" senior number 11, Terry Grove.
6'4" senior Terry Grove.
6'3" senior number 23,
And a 6'3" senior Reed Satterfield. Head coach of the Green Devils is Brad Woolsey.
Officials for tonight's game, Robert Malone, Jesse Ricker, and Jamie Hamer.
Head coach, or I should say, Indians will be shooting at the basket to our right, and the Green Devils the basket to our left.
Yeah, Satterfield is the kid that went off at the Alpha tournament.
Yeah.
He had about 30?
Yeah, something like that. Of course, perhaps played Brian Staten, their play-by-play guy, said that they played their best basketball he's ever seen up at the Arby's Classic this year, and he felt like Jacoby Gillespie was the best player in the tournament, bar none. Indians control the tap, back court. Stump gives it to Metz. Metz goes left side to Browder, on the wing to Gillespie near the corner. Guarded by Gillespie. Browder drives paint, reverses it up, good.
That's what we like to see. Jack and Tick starting off where he finished off the other night.
Dobyns Bennett jumps out in front, 2-0. Full court pressure tried. Hale out in front on that pressure. Gillespie, Jacoby, front court. He and Jonovan, of course, cousins. Satterfield tries to go down low to Tillery, but Hale gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. Satterfield will trigger it in baseline right side for the Green Devils. Gillespie with it to Satterfield, cutting. Tillery out on top. Back to Gillespie. Well, Jonovan's going to guard the bigger cousin as well. Passes right corner. Tillery for 3 from the corner. Off, no good. And Gillespie with the rebound. Shot up over Hale, no good. Rebound tapped out. Dabbs with it. I thought Dabbs did not start. I did not hear him, but
I didn't either.
Who got the basket?
That's Gillespie.
Okay. There's a 3 by Browder, no good, and a foul on the rebound as Hale went to the floor, and I think that's going against the Green Devils.
It is going against.
It's going against Terry Grove, his first, team first. Metz will trigger it in baseline left side for Dobyns Bennett. Metz gets it to Gillespie. Shot up, blocked from behind. Here comes Grove pushing it up the floor for the Devils. Kicks it back, Satterfield, right wing. Skips it left side. Dabs for 3, off, no good. Stump with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Green Devils back quickly on defense. Stump and Tillery riding on him, and he's going to be called for the foul. And very quickly, McKinley Tincher will check in with the Indians. Coach likes to shuffle his guards in and out, and it's going to be Carter Metz coming out first again. For the longest time, it was Gillespie would come out first, but the last 2 games, it's been Metz. Gillespie out to Browder, back to Gillespie. Gillespie bumped by Gillespie. Goes to, it's going to be Stump out on top, guarded by Tillery. Gillespie. To Tincher. Tincher passes right to Hale. Hale working on Grove. Tillery comes in and steals it away as he was trying to spin. Tillery driving against Browder. That should be a charge. No whistle. That was clearly a charge by Tillery. Great job by Browder, but no whistle on it. Stump. Tincher left corner for 3. No good. Rebound tapped out Gillespie. Hale, right baseline for 12. No good, and he's fouled by Tillery. That'll be 2 against Tillery. It'll bring Jaquan Price up off the bench. I must have thought that Price was starting instead of Dabbs. I thought that he said Jaquan Price.
I thought he did too, to be honest with you.
But Hale, the first free throw is up, and it's good. Metz back in, and Gillespie out, and Price in, and Tillery out for the Green Devils. Hale hits them both. We're tied at 4. Satterfield gets it to Gillespie, back to Satterfield. Indians want to double him. He'll get it back to Gillespie. Almost lost it. Passes ahead Satterfield into the front court. Almost a travel. Skips it left side. Check that. Dabs with it. Right corner to Price. Swinging around. Dabs for three. Left wing. Good. Great ball movement by the Green Devils.
Yeah, they had the Indians moving left to right and able to get an easy, good open three.
Metz drives to the left elbow. There's a push defensively. Stump out top. Driving. Sealed off. He's going to get it to Metz. Left elbow. Dribbles out. Good defense by the Devils. Metz drives right elbow. Browder in the paint. Bounce pass on the baseline. Hale has it stripped away. Good defense by Grove. Comes Gillespie. Right side. Dabs in the corner to Price. Back to Dabs. Dabs in the jump circle. Running the point against Browder. Kicks it back to Price. Price dribbles right wing. Loses the handle. Ball is loose. Picked up by Stump. Stump driving left side. All the way in against Gillespie.
Oh, my goodness.
Ended up short. There was contact with the body. No call. Gillespie up the left side of the floor for the Devils. Head of the key. Working against Metz. Skips it left side. Satterfield. Satterfield dribbles left. Pulls up. Force three. Air ball. Browder with the rebound. Ahead to Metz. Metz left wing. Just inside the arc. Stops. Pops. Good.
Buckets.
7-6 Green Devils. Here comes Gillespie. Pushing it up the floor against Browder. And Browder is going to be called for a foul. All kinds of body contact at the other end of the floor. We can't get a call. Jack Browder goes up in the air and gets a foul. His first, team first. And Gillespie will shoot two. Couldn't have something to do with who was shooting the basketball, could it?
Maybe, and it's going to be one
Like
of
the
those nights.
NBA, like the NBA?
Yeah.
Superstars get the benefit of the call?
Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh. Gillespie with the free throw, making it 8-6. Browder out, Greg Allen in for the Indians.
So you mean every time KD goes to the paint and he gets a whistle call for him, it's because he's a superstar?
A lot of times, yeah.
Most of the time.
Gillespie hits them both. It's 9-6 Devils. Gillespie for the Indians. To Allen, left wing. Right side, Metz. Dribbles left to the elbow, spins, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound, Satterfield. Outlet, Gillespie. Here come the Green Devils. Stops, pops the three, right wing, no good. Rebound, Hale. Has trouble getting it up the floor because he was having trouble with the dribble, but finally reels it in. Tincher, left side, Metz. 3:26 left in the first quarter. It's 9-6 Greeneville. Metz to Allen on the right wing. Left wing, Hale. Ball fakes a three.
Goodness.
And the ball's going to be taken by Dabs, who is all over Malachi Hale's arms. Hale makes him alter his shot, but the rebound tapped out. Gillespie's got it to Satterfield. To Gillespie, driving, kicks it out right corner. Dabs for three. Good. His second three of the game, and it's 12-6. Hale left wing, right-hand dribble. Spins in the paint, shot up in front, blocked by Satterfield, gets his own rebound.
Oh my
got
goodness.
It up in the air, then missed that one and goes out of bounds off Allen.
Satterfield got his arm twice going up.
Like I said, the Indians don't get back. Grove wide open, lays it up, gets his own rebound, and then Metz steals it away. Metz from the free throw line. Good.
Mr. Mid-Range.
Pull-up jumper with a hand in his face. 12-8 Green Devils. Here comes Gillespie. Long pass, left corner. Price for three, wide open, buried it. That's the third three of the game by the Green Devils, and Chris Poore is not happy.
No.
2:20 remaining first quarter. It's a 7-point lead. Not really surprised because Coach Poore was not happy with Allen because that was his guy that hit the three. Metz, front court. Green Devils playing exceptionally well on defense. Hale, right elbow. Driving against Gillespie. Goes up strong, missed it. Indians are forcing shots, Michael, because of the pressure on defense by the Devils.
Malachi's got to go up with 2 feet and just shoot a little baby left-handed hook.
Gillespie with the basketball. Stops, head fake, kicks it back. Price with the basketball. to Gillespie, right wing. Hands it off to Dabbs. Grove hands it to Gillespie. Head of the key, ball fake. Got Malachi up in the air. Missed the easy lay-in. And tapped up again. Ball is still loose. Gillespie in front. Finally gets it to go. Too many opportunities for the Devils. It's a 9-point game, 17-8. And there's a missed shot by the Indians. Runner. Rebound tapped out. Price. There's a steal by the Indians. Tincher with 1:06 left. Goes left side to Browder. Metz on the left wing. Out to Browder. He's going to drive. Kicks it out right corner. Gillespie. Right wing. Steps back. Pops a three.
No.
Ball. Nope. Too long. And a whistle and a foul against Malachi Hale. As Terry Grove had inside position. It'll be his first, team's second. And Stump back in and Tincher out for the Indians. 47.8 seconds remaining first quarter. It's been almost all Green Devils. They lead at 17-9 and they've got the ball. Gillespie ahead to Satterfield. Ball tapped away from behind, but Satterfield got it back. Price driving, kicks it to Satterfield, stolen by Metz. Metz brings it up the floor for the Indians.
Oh my goodness.
Gets it front court, hands all over him, and a whistle, and finally in the front court, Jaquan Price had hands all over Metz all the way up the floor, and he's finally going to get the call from a different official in the front court who said, no, you can't let him keep doing that.
I thought they were high-fiving each other all the way down the court.
Looked like it, didn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Front court left side, Metz to trigger it in, 29 seconds left in the quarter. Backdoor pass to Malachi Hale, gets it, goes up against Satterfield, all kinds of contact.
Yeah.
No whistle, but he gets the basket to go down.
Yeah, he took a shoulder to the chops. That was 13 Wells. Wells that got a
Bradley Wells,
shoulder.
6'4" senior. He was all over Hale going.
Yeah.
Dabbs up the floor. And ball bounced off the foot of one of the Indians and a kick called against Malachi Hale. Well, it's hard not to kick it when the offensive player is dribbling it off your foot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're moving your leg and they dribble it off your foot, it's going to be a kick ball.
Yeah. Gillespie in the jump circle, 10 seconds. He'll set up for the last shot, and they've got the possession arrow, too. Step back three from the left side, no good. Karam, Stump from half court, a heave, no good. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Greeneville 17, Dobyns Bennett 10. Indian basketball brought to you by Chance Guy. Satterfield will trigger it in to Terry Grove. Don't check that. That is Ajante Dabbs. Dabbs comes front court. Chris Poore talking to the official about something. Dabbs picks up his dribble out to Satterfield. Satterfield dribbles right wing back to Dabbs. Dabbs dribbles right, working against Browder. Gets a pick. He's going to drive. Shot up with the left hand, no good. Hale skies for the rebound to Metz. And it's with the ball down 7. Browder right wing. Back to Metz. Metz short left of this jump circle. Picks up his dribble. Left side Gillespie. Gillespie driving against Cousin. Beam.
Oh my goodness.
Got the shot to go down.
I don't know how he got that up on that high off the glass, but it went in anyway.
Kobe Gillespie pushed him with 2 hands before he even released the shot. Dabbs at the free throw line, kicks it back. Gillespie gonna drive, lays it up, good. When he goes to the basket, he is near impossible to stop.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
You can't let him get started out there. Metz right wing, 19-12 Devils. Browder left wing, driving against Satterfield, splits the defenders, lays it up, good.
Junkyard getting to the basket.
First basket by Jack since the first points of the game. Satterfield to Gillespie. They've got 3 on 2. Skip it left corner. Price dribbles out left wing. Indians get back on defense. Gives it to Dabbs. Dabbs left of the jump circle. Dribbles through the circle from left to right. To the right wing. Guarded by Gillespie. And it's dribbled on the sideline is what he did.
Yep. It's going to be a 5-second call. Jonathan was all over him, but he forced him out of bounds.
Grove and Tillery back in for the Devils. Tincher back in for the Indians. And I'm looking, it's Metz who checked out. Coach Poor likes to keep his guards fresh by rotating. Stump across the head of the key, right to left. Tillery bumping all over him. He's got two personal fouls.
Oh my goodness, he's holding him.
He's holding him with his hand. He's
Oh my
with
God.
it. But I'll tell you what, they are letting him get away with all kinds of stuff. I'm going to need some medication here pretty soon. Browder driving. Grove all muscles it in. I'll tell you what, Greeneville is getting to do about anything they want. No, they called the foul. I don't believe it.
Yeah, they
actually blew the whistle on that one.
And one.
That's the second against Grove, team fifth. It just sounds funny to say they're getting away with a lot, given the fact that they've had 5 fouls called against them, as Ty Williams, a 6'4 junior, checks in. But I'm telling you what, they are grabbing and pushing and everything else as Browder completes the three-point play. He's got 7. And just like that, it's a 3-point game at 19-16. The Indians with, well, quickly, Satterfield to Williams to Tillery. Tillery's going to kick it out to Gillespie. Satterfield left corner for 3. Good.
Can't leave him open.
That's his first shot that he's taken. No, second shot he's taken. And he buried it. 22-16. Doubles up the lead. Browder working against Satterfield. Right elbow pull-up jumper. Yeah, and Browder looks at the official. He's knocked down to the floor, and they're going to say it went off Satterfield's hand. The Indians will get it back.
Wow.
So there's 2 bad calls. Missed foul and a missed it went out of bounds off him. Gillespie spins, loses the ball, gets it back. Going to drive, shot up, blocked by cousin Jacoby.
I bet their backyard pickup games or something else.
But that was clearly a forced shot. He did not need to do that. Hale to Browder. Down underneath, Gillespie. Kicks it out left corner. Stump for 3. Yes!
Bang, bang, bang!
Brady Stump with his first points of the game, and it's a 3-point game again. 22-19. Pressure by the Indians. Satterfield can't get it in. Stolen by Jonathan Gillespie. Left elbow jumper. Would not go. Boy, that would have been huge.
Yeah, it would have.
Tillery with the rebound. Great steal by Jonathan. Here comes Gillespie for the Devils. Kicks it out right side. Tillery. Satterfield head of the key for 3. Look out. Missed it. Browder with the rebound. To Stump. Up the left side of the floor. Stump against Tillery. Driving. Got past. Oh! Laid it up and in.
Took him to school. He took him to school.
22-21. Indians back to within a point. And Brad Woolsey's seen enough. He wants a timeout. 4:27 remaining in the first half. Is it a 60? It is. A 60-second break. We'll take it with them. We're back right after this. How we get 22? Out of the timeout, a missed 3 and a missed layup by the Green Devils. Stump for 3, no good. By the way, I said the Indians were down a point. We're tied at 22. Here comes Gillespie for the Devils. Left side, Price for 3, no good. Williams with the rebound in the paint. Bounce pass out to Gillespie. Gillespie drives baseline, shot up off the glass, good. He's got 10, and it's 24-22. Green Devils with 3:40 left first half. Indians were down, what was it, 9 at one point. And they've battled back to get in this thing. Browder driving, laid it up. Oh, I thought it was going to go out, but it hung on and dropped through. Browder taking his man off the dribble. Price to Satterfield. Gillespie right wing. Gets by Hale and lays it up. Now, like I said, he gets to the basket, you're not going to stop him. And he just faked Malachi out. And Malachi's a good defender.
Yeah, he is.
Stump. There was a push by Satterfield. No, they will take cheap shot pushes every chance they get. Because he pushed Stump. Browder working against Price. Shot up, no good. Kind of forced one. Williams with the rebound. Here come the Devils. Up 2 with 2:49 remaining in the half. Dabbs, little runner, no good. Gets his own rebound in the paint. Back out Satterfield. Nobody out on him. Out back to Dabbs to Satterfield. Ball fake. Out to Gillespie out high left side. Working against Tincher. Stops in the paint. Price for 3 from the right wing. No good. Browder with the rebound for the Indians. Got a break there. That was a wide open look. Browder front court, 2:25 left in the half. Metz right side. Dribbles left to Stump. Stump looking baseline, can't get in. Now he's going to drive, and he got fouled on his way through, and I think that's going to go against Williams. Be the team's 6th. Would be his first if it is indeed Williams.
It is.
It is.
And Williams has come in the game and taken up some space in the paint and has collected almost every rebound that has come his way.
Well, he's come in for Grove, who went out with 2 personals. Baseline left side, Tincher, looking, gets it to Browder. Baseline jumper left side, will not go. Hale battles for the rebound, gets it, lost it, it's on the floor, it's still loose. Browder's got it, up, reverses it, too strong. And a foul called against Browder. That'll be number 2 against Jack, and that'll be bring Greg Allen back into the game. Just the 3rd team foul against the Indians, 2nd against Jack Browder. He'll come out with 2:01 remaining in the half, and the Indians trailing by 2, 26-24. Here comes Price up the left side of the floor, into the front court, shuffles it off to Dabbs. Dabbs right of the jump circle. Dribbles right. They really want to spread the Indians out so that they can drive to the basket. That's what they want to do. Satterfield against Metz. Double team now by Hale picks him up. Gillespie out high. Left corner, Price for 3. Look out. Buried it. His second 3 of the game. It's 29-24. 5-point lead. Gillespie, Metz between the rings. 1:20 left in the half. Indians cannot afford to let the Green Devils go on a run here to finish the half. Greg Allen down underneath, working against Satterfield, kicks it out Gillespie. Left wing 3, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off Satterfield's hands, and the Indians got a huge break. Donovan had too much time to think about. Great fake to let the defender fly by, but then stood there and looked at it instead of shooting it in rhythm. And that's going to bring Bradley Wells back in for Williams. Hale driving and fouled as he goes up. That's going to go against Wells. And that was a great move by Hale to get by Wells. And it would have been nice if that would have gone down, but it didn't, so he'll shoot 2.
Malachi did a little up fake from the free throw line, drove down the paint, went up strong with 2 hands, just missed it.
1:01 left in the half. Free throw up and good. Malachi with 5 points on the evening. 29-25 Green Devils. Second free throw is up and good. Got them both. 29-26. Stump in, Tincher out for the Tribe. 1:01 left first half. Indians down 3. There's a steal by Gillespie. Nope, went out of bounds. Boy, great job though.
Yeah,
Donovan almost with a pick.
He's deceptive. He's deceptive with his quickness.
Yep. Pass ahead to Dabbs. Dabbs comes front court. In front of the jump circle, dribbles right of the circle now. Gets by Gillespie. Back cut, Gillespie laying up. Great bounce pass, 31-26.
Great cut, too. Great cut, better pass.
Yep. Metz, pull-up jumper right side. Good.
Mr. Mid-range.
31-28. 31 seconds left in the half. Satterfield, left side Dabbs. Goes right side Gillespie. Driving. Oh, that's a charge.
Yes, sir.
Put his shoulder down, and I think that's why he got the charge.
Yes, sir.
He looks up at the officials like, oh, you got to be kidding. But I think if he goes straight in, it's probably a block against Greg Allen.
Yeah.
But because Gillespie put his shoulder down, that's why he got the charge. His first, team 8th. Browder back in for Allen with 23 seconds left. Indians might hold for the last shot here. Down 3. Stump between the rings. Right side Metz. Looking for Hale. Can't get it to him as Wells is all over him. Gillespie, 3 from the right corner, short. He has been off with his shot tonight. Donovan with just 2 points tonight. Dabbs with a runner, no good. Hale with the rebound, and that'll be the end of the first half of play.
Guys.
Indians will have the basketball shooting at the basket to our left here to start the second half, and it'll be Greeneville shooting at the basket to our right. the starting lineups for each team starting the second half. Stump to Browder, right wing. Driving against Grove. Step back 3 on the baseline, or 2 on the baseline. Good.
Junkyard Jack leading it off again.
And it's a 1-point game, 31-30. Green Devils doing a good job against the Indians press. They have not been able to do much with that. Gillespie, left wing, wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tapped out. Stump gets it. He's 1 on 3, and he's going to take it to the rack, lays it up. Good, and a foul against Satterfield. Indians with just their second lead of the game. They led it 2-0. And now lead it 32-31. The foul against Satterfield, his second, team first of the second half. And the free throw by Stump, no good. And Satterfield with the rebound. Gillespie walking it up the floor. Now picks up the face, comes front court. Hands it off out high to Dabbs. Dabbs head of the key to Grove. To Gillespie between the rings. Comes off a pick. Stolen by JG. Jonathan Gillespie. To Metz. Metz picks up his dribble. Browder, right wing for 3. Second 3 of the game for the Indians. First by Browder. 35-31 Indians. Tillery driving, shot up, no good. Rebound Hale for the Indians. Gillespie driving, Satterfield with the foul. His third.
Satterfield can't believe he fouled him. He's like, what'd I do?
Yep. And quite honestly, the way they called him with the body in the first half, I'm surprised they whistled that one. Gillespie to shoot 2. Free throw is up. Good. Just his third point, 36-31. Indians 5-point lead, largest of the game. And he hit the second one. 37-31. It's a 6-point Indian lead. And the Indians with 9 straight to start the second half.
Smartability.
Price. Tillery tries to go baseline, sealed off by Stump. Out to Price. Or excuse me, Dabbs. Price is 4, Dabbs is 5. Getting him confused. Dabbs driving. Got around Hale and drove in.
And nobody cut him off. Nobody stepped in and cut him off.
First points of the game of the second half for the Green Devils. 37-33 Indians. We've seen Malachi taken off the dribble twice today, and that doesn't happen very often.
No, not at all.
He's working against Grove, spins, fadeaway jumper, way short. Browder had the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gillespie of the Green Devils. Tincher in, Metz out, Satterfield out, Price in for the Green Devils. Tincher baseline right side. Gets it to Browder on the baseline. Pull-up jumper, good!
Junkyard.
39-32 Indians.
Jack said, I got mid-range too.
Lead is 7. Nope, check that. Lead is 6. I only gave them 1 point on that last basket.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Oh, and a pass from Gillespie through the hands of Grove. I think he was thinking going up and maybe slamming that one before he caught it.
He had visions of a news highlight.
Yep. 5:38 remaining in the third quarter. Indians with a ball and a 6-point lead, 39-33. Gillespie, left wing with it. To Hale. Working against Grove. Drives in, leans in. Shot blocked. Here comes Price. Price driving down the floor, lays it up good. Malachi might be pressing a little bit. He looked like he forced that. Gillespie came over and helped out. And Malachi didn't see him coming. Stump working against Tillery. He just picked up number 4.
And Tillery cannot believe it.
Yeah.
He's like, what'd I do? I don't know. If you stick your chest out and you put your hand on the guy's hip and you ride him, that's called a foul.
Well, they say that's just number 3 against him, and there's a steal on the inbounds. I thought that was his 4th, but it's just his 3rd. Dabbs to Price. Guarded by Browder. Back to Dabbs. Dabbs dribbles left to right between the rings. 4:54 remaining in the third quarter. Dabbs to Gillespie. Oh, wide open. Grove lays it up.
Great design. Knew Malachi was going to cheat. And Gillespie just threw a little jump hook pass down low to Grove, who was wide open.
39-37. Stump. 3-pointer right wing. Off, no good. Price with the rebound. Here come the Green Devils with a chance to tie or retake the lead. Price passed Hale, right side to Grove, to Dabbs. Out to Gillespie. Kicks it left corner. Tillery left open for three. Good.
Set shot.
40-39. Green Devils retake the lead. They can all shoot them. Browder directing traffic. Dribbles left. Comes out. Goes right side. Gillespie. Driving. Tries to kick it through the lane and fortunately goes off the hand of Price, and the Indians will have it baseline left side. Timeout called. Chris Poor. 3:55 remaining in the third quarter.
Go ahead. He's drawing up a play right here. He didn't like how that offensive set was looking against that man-to-man, so he's going to draw something specifically, I don't know, maybe to get Jack Browder open or Carter Metz, who's coming back in the ball game, to get him a good open shot.
Well, the Indians looked very good offensively, the best they have the whole game with that 9-0 run to start the second half. But the last 3 or 4 times down the floor, they've looked out of sync, which is the way they've looked much of the night.
Yeah.
And so before this thing starts getting out of control and they get too far down the behind again to the Green Devils, before you get too late into the basketball game, I think he wants to kind of settle his team down and, like you said, draw something up. But talk to him about what's been happening here.
Yeah, this defense that Greeneville is playing, if they get set, they are really, really hard to go against.
They are extremely aggressive. And a couple of Indians, Malachi and Jonovan, are having off nights offensively, and I think they're pressing a little bit.
Yeah, and watch the lob right here.
Tincher out to Gillespie, right side Metz. They were looking for Malachi cutting, but Grove had him sealed off. Metz, right side, Gillespie on the wing. To Hale, working against Grove. Drives paint, leans in, shot up, good, and a foul. Took his time that time, and they didn't have double team help underneath.
And Malachi used his body, used his shoulder, got a little contact to get a little distance, was able to go up and put that ball in the bucket 2 feet in front of it. I like that.
Satterfield in, Grove out. That fouled the third against Grove. Team fourth this half. Hale to try to complete the three-point play. Up. Good. 42-40 Dobyns Bennett. 3:40 remaining in the third quarter. Gillespie to Dabbs. Ahead to Price on the left wing. Back out Dabbs left of the circle. Dribbles back into the circle. Working against Hale. It's an interesting matchup. Crosses over. Back to Price on the left wing. Price, Gillespie, head of the key. Working against Tincher. Tincher follows him out. Trying to set him up for the drive, gets it. Lays it up, good.
Nice, what a move. What a move.
If I'm Tincher, you can't follow him that far out, I don't think. But
no. Well, if you back up off of him, he's going to pull him and shoot the three.
Well, but I don't follow him quite as far out as what he went. You got to be with him at a point. Browder between the rings for the Indians. But you're right, you can't just let him shoot the three either. Browder tries to drive in, loses the ball, and there's a steal. Here comes Gillespie, look out. Yep, a one-hand slam, and it's 44-42 in favor of the Green Devils.
Delay a game?
Well, a warning. Yep, Browder lost control of the handle, and Gillespie got it. Took it to the other end of the floor, and the Green Devils have the lead back at 44-42.
Let's see if that momentum swing kicks the Green Devils into high gear if the Indians can withstand it.
Well, this is kind of the type of basketball game we expected, and really, Michael, the kind of game the Indians needed.
Yeah. Because
they've had things far too easy the last 6-7 games. Gillespie to Tincher. Browder left wing. Out on top, Hale. Driving. Up off the glass,
there you
good.
Go. Nice pick, Jack Browder.
44 all. Price to Gillespie. Left side Price. Up the floor into the front court. To Gillespie out high right side. Got by Hale. Stops in the lane. Hale recovered. Satterfield, three. Oh, got the bounce. It looked like it was going to bounce off. That's his second of the game. It's 47-44. Looked like it hit the backside of the rim. Thought it was going to, and there's almost a steal. Metz has got it. Hale on the right baseline. Stops, pops a three.
Bang, bang, bang. Malley from deep.
We're tied at 47, and a timeout called whom? Is that Hale?
Yeah, Malley hit the three, but I don't know what the timeout. Who calls
It is Dobyns Bennett.
Okay.
We'll take a break, 60-second break, and we'll. 1:40 remaining third quarter here at Hal Henry Gym in Greeneville. We're tied at 47. Dobyns Bennett and Greeneville. Gillespie with the ball, bringing up the left side of the floor, front court, picked up by McKinley Tincher, head of the key now, trying to set him up for the drive. He's going to back out. Hands it off to Dabbs. Dabbs short left of the circle, dribbles across between, dribbles left wing now, picks up his dribble. Tillery head of the key, going to try to drive against Stump, kicks it out. Price to Gillespie. Gillespie steps back, long three, off the back bracket, no good. Rebound tapped out, Satterfield's got it. Drives past Metz, partially blocked by one of the Indians. Was that Browder?
I didn't see who got that, may have been Browder.
And it goes out of bounds off from the Indians, they say. Jack Browder looked a little upset, like he thought it should be Indian basketball. Greg Allen in, Malachi Hale out with 1:03 left in the third quarter. Satterfield out to Tillery, swing it to Gillespie, lobs it underneath, and a steal by Browder. He's trying to hit Satterfield. Metz with the ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Green Devils. Tillery pushing with the body on Stump. Metz with it, guarded by Gillespie. Stump right wing. 43 seconds left in the quarter. Out to Browder, guarded by Satterfield, well back from the arc right wing. Going to take him to the hole. Stops. Out to Stump. He got help underneath by Dabbs. Pull-up jumper by Stump, no good, and Browder trying to drive baseline around Satterfield, loses the ball off his leg. 25.4 seconds remaining in the quarter, and Greeneville will get it back. Gillespie, in a hurry, pushes it up the floor, kicks it right corner. Satterfield wide open for three, missed it.
Oh, my goodness.
And a whistle and a foul against Jack Browder. Satterfield will go to the line to shoot three. It's his third. Team first this half, but Satterfield to shoot three. Browder out. Gillespie will check in for the Indians. 19.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And this could be a huge swing for the Green Devils. Three here and the ball to start the fourth quarter. 48-47, he hit the first. Oh, misses the second off the front of the rim.
Short on that one.
Yeah. Nope. Browder's going to stay in. It's Stump coming out and Gillespie coming in. Coach Poor might have thought Brady looked a little tired on that last shot.
Maybe.
Satterfield's next. Hits 2 out of 3. Gillespie out and Wells in. 49-47. 19 seconds left in the third. Metz comes front court. See if the Indians hold for one, try to tie this thing up. Gillespie to Metz, left wing. Driving, pull-up jumper inside the arc. Oh, there was a foul and no call. Tillery with the ball. Ahead to Price, Dabbs, a heave, no good. If Carter Metz wasn't fouled, there's never been a foul committed in basketball. 49-47, Greeneville going to the fourth quarter, and it'll be Green Devil basketball to start this final frame. Satterfield, midcourt left side, gives it to Price, back to Dabbs. Dabbs will work his way front court, right of the circle. Crosses over between the rings, Gillespie left wing. Lobs it right side, three-point attempt. Up, no good. Gillespie with the rebound, nobody blocked out. Driving against Jonovan. Kicks it out left side. That is Price. Lobs it inside Grove, lays it up, missed it. Rebound, backside, goes out of bounds off the Indians.
Shoot.
So the Green Devils stay alive with the basketball. Up 2, 7:32 to play. Satterfield to Grove. Out to Gillespie. Swing it left side to Dabbs. Satterfield left corner. Out to Dabbs. Dabbs is going to back it out. They're so dangerous off the dribble. So quick. Price to Dabbs. Bounce pass right side, Grove. To Dabbs. Circles back out. Price, Satterfield, Gillespie left wing. Gets it to Dabbs. Left corner, Price driving. Leans in with the shot.
Travel.
Good. Foul called against the Indians. Second team foul this half. And I can't tell who he's calling. Okay. He had his little finger sticking out. It looked like he was doing a 2 instead of a 1.
Looked like
Stumps first, team second. Price, free throw up, good.
Looked like he drugged his pivot foot.
You know they weren't going to call that. Come on. Not down here.
It looked like, but it looked like he drugged his pivot
No,
foot.
this is District 2 officials, so you know how they are.
They're awesome officials, just like all the officials.
51-47, 4-point lead for the Devils. As much complaining as I've done, this is actually some of the better officiating
It really is.
I've seen down here. Gillespie, left wing, out to Hale in front of the jump circle. 6:44 to play. Working against Grove. Leans in, shot off the glass, good.
Malachi strong.
Took the words right out of my mouth. 51-49, Indians down 2. Dabbs brings it up right side of the floor. Indians got to find a way to stop Green Devils defensively. Satterfield, Price, left side. Gillespie driving, laying it up. That's not doing it.
Somebody might want to step in front of him.
53-49. Jonathan driving, fouled, will shoot 2 with 6:12 to play, and the Indians down 4. Who's this one going to go against?
11.
Grove. Is that 3 or 4 against him?
It said it's 4.
4th. Team 5th. Oh, they're going to say it was before the shot.
Yeah,
too.
he was on the floor.
Metz out, Tincher in. Tincher to trigger it in, baseline right side for the Indians. Tillery in. Grove out for the Green Devils. Nope. Who's it coming in?
Grove's out, yeah.
It is Grove.
He reminds me of Michael Bolton.
Hale off the inbounds. Lays it up and in.
Got hacked in the act, too. Didn't get the call.
53-51. Price pushes it up the floor, dribbles right wing. Back to Dabbs. 6 minutes remaining. 2-point lead for the Green Devils. They've got the ball. Dribbles between the rings, dribbles left wing. Tillery, left corner. Back out. Dabbs, head of the key. And
Moving pick. Oh, double foul.
14.
And Satterfield.
That'd be number 4 against Browder.
Double foul. Wow. I don't know what they did, but they called a double foul. Nothing really malicious.
Now, does Green Devil, do they keep possession or does it go? They guess they do. Used to be off possession arrow.
I thought it was. Should.
3rd against Satterfield, team 6th. 4th against Browder, team 3rd. Wells is going to come in. Metz came in for the Indians as Browder went out. There's a steal by Jonathan Gillespie. Laying it up, blocked by cousin Jacoby.
Yeah.
He should have known better than to go in on that. He's gotten stuffed by his cousin a couple times. And Malachi Hale with a tap away just got hosed on a call. They called a foul against Malachi. That was a clean slap away.
They called a block. How you get a block
When there's 3 feet in between you?
My
That's
goodness.
terrible.
That's absolutely horrible.
Team 4th, 2nd against Hale. Gillespie with the basketball. Left side, Dabbs. Used a forearm to push off. They're not going to call that, though, are they? Price
Don't
out
breathe
to
on him.
Dabbs. Guarded by Metz. Crosses over. Driving. Kicks it left corner. 3-point attempt. Good.
Price.
His 3rd 3, and it's 56-51.
Great play design that time by
Yep.
Greeneville.
Well, the penetration and the kick, they've been doing it all night, Mike. Metz driving for the Indians. Out to Tincher. Tincher to Stump. Out high on the right side, driving against Tillery. Lays it up.
Oh my goodness, class was in session. Brady just took him to school.
56-53 Devils. Long pass Tillery. Back out to Price. Wide open three from the wing. Rattles won't go. Mets with the ball. 4:40 to play. Indians down 3 with the ball. Tincher to Mets. Mets right-hand dribble. Picks up his dribble. Back to Tincher. Stump out high right side, working against Tillery. Going to drive again.
Yep.
This time Tillery's going to be whistled for the foul.
And he can't believe it because this is his 5th. He's like, I didn't do nothing. You did, son. You fouled him.
That's team 7th, too. That's just the 4th against Tillery.
Oh, I thought that was his 5th.
No, 7th against the team, so Stump shoots 1 and 1 with 4:24 to play, and the Indians down 3. Free throw, good.
Brady can take him to the hole anytime he wants to, and he's gotten the ball and said, you know what, I'm just going to take him to school and see what happens.
The only way they can stop him is if it gets help underneath. Stump's second, missed it. Gillespie with the rebound. 56-54 Green Devils. Gillespie pushing it up the floor. Right wing. Spins, drives, lays it up over
That's nice. That's nice.
You cannot stop him when he gets that close.
That is a nice move.
58-54. Devils with the ball, or with the lead. Stump driving against Dabbs. Lays it up, won't go. Gillespie with the rebound. Great move, just did not go. Spun around. Bounce pass right side, Satterfield for 3. Now they beat the Indians down the floor to their spot, and it's 61-54. It's a 7-point lead. Indians are in trouble, Mike.
There's a 5-point swing right there.
3:40 remaining. Indians with their back against the wall. Mets driving against Tillery.
Yes.
Gets the basket.
Indians take a timeout, or we got to delay a game. Technical foul.
Against whom? Tillery, I'll bet. I'll bet Tillery because he picked up a foul. Or did he? Yep, it's Tillery.
It's a delay of game. It's a delay. They had a delay of game warning. And that's a delay of game right there.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the Greeneville fans can't believe it.
Brad Woolsey can't believe it either.
Because he's saying it's our ball. We can't delay a game, our ball.
Well, you can't push the ball after it goes through the basket.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't.
No, if you already had a delay of game warning, that's considered.
Yeah, but if it's your ball, can you do that? Can you touch it after it goes through the hoop?
Obviously, with this official, you can't.
I didn't think you could.
Well,
Jonathan Gillespie will shoot the free throw. Indians down 5. 61-56 after the basket by Mets. And the Indians should get the basketball too, right?
Yeah, it should. Greeneville Dobyns Bennett is always exciting no matter what it is.
Yeah, buddy. 3:35 to play. JG at the line. Good.
One more?
Yep, 61-57. 61-58. And the Tribe gets the basketball, down 3 with 3:35 to play. Midcourt right side. Boy, Tillery is hot too. You could just see the way the look on his face and the way he's acting. He is hot out there right now.
Well, get you another technical foul, young man. That's what you need to do.
Mets to Browder to Mets. Browder with 4 personals on the floor. Gillespie, right wing. Down to Browder and stolen away by Dabbs. Ahead to Gillespie. Lays it up good in the foul. Well, that was a huge turnaround.
Yeah, man.
A steal. I mean, Browder was in good position, but Dabbs with a great defensive play to step in front and get that. And they called a foul against Browder.
Yeah, they called the foul against Browder. No, it should be on Mets. It's on Mets. Should be on Mets.
Yeah, that shouldn't be Browder.
It's on Mets. Mets was the one
They called the wrong guy.
They called, he was nowhere near the play.
That is ridiculous.
He was not near the play. How do you call? He was 5 steps behind the guy. It was Mets who fouled him up front. That's ridiculous.
Browder gets fouled out of the game when he wasn't even close to the play.
That's hideous.
64-58. Green Devils with 3:20 to play. And let's see what the Indians have got left in them. Well, that was a hip check by Satterfield. Come on. The same official wouldn't blow his whistle. There's a slap by Gillespie. Donovan, that's going to be short. Tincher with the rebound. Metz inside the arc right side. Fouled by Tillery. He's out of there.
Yeah, he can't believe he did it.
Carter Metz to shoot 2 for the Indians with 3:03 to play.
Good hustle by Tincher that time to get the rebound.
Tillery falls out, having scored 5 points. Free throw by Metz off the front of the rim.
They hadn't even took Tillery out of the game before he shot the free throw. Okay, I thought if you fouled out, you had to leave. My bad.
Yeah, usually you have to wait for the substitution. Metz gets 1 out of 2. But the Indians trail by 5, 64-59. Dabbs ahead to Satterfield. They got numbers. He's going to drive it.
Pushed off.
And that's going to be against Metz. Oh, you knew that was called coming. I know it. Team 7th, and Satterfield will shoot 1 and 1 with 2:55 to play. For all the bodying up and everything that's gone on, and that's just the 6th. And then they're going to make a call like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Satterfield on the baseline. Step back jumper good.
Nice shot.
66-59.
He hadn't missed in the second half.
Stump driving. Circles out. Lost the ball. Gillespie picks it up. Back out to Stump, out high left side. 2:34 to play. Indians down 7. Gillespie driving, laying it up, block,
there you
foul,
go. There you go. There you go. He got him with the body. He got all ball up top, but got him with the body.
Yep.
They finally called it.
Yep.
That Groves 4th or 5th?
That's his 5th. And Satterfield's losing his mind. It wasn't even against him, but Satterfield's losing his mind.
Well, wait a minute. He's got to get off the court before they shoot these free throws. You got to bring in a substitute.
Yeah, they're actually going to wait this time.
Yeah, he's got to come off the court.
It's going to be Wells.
Because you got 30 seconds or a minute to get him off the court.
Yeah. Gillespie to shoot 2.
Get in there.
Rattles and drops. 66-60. (66-61). Tincher out. Who came back in? Greg Allen came in. Dabbs to Price. This full court pressure has not hurt the Green Devils at all tonight.
No.
Dabbs front court right side, dribbles between the rings, in front of the circle, through the circle in fact. Dribbles back right against Metz. Cut. Gillespie. Basket and a foul against Hale, who was standing still with his hands up. Standing with his hands up, and he gets called for a block. Well, you're not going to get a break down here. Not going to get a break, especially with the game on the line.
Well, this is a game the Indians. This is the kind of game the Indians need.
Well, yeah.
You said it. You said it earlier.
Yep. 69-61. Biggest lead of the game since the first half. Metz. Price all over Metz and no call. Gillespie, right corner 3. Go.
Bang, bang, bang.
His first 3 of the game.
JG for 3.
Indians aren't going away. It's a 5-point game. Oh, Satterfield's wide open. Missed the layup, and then Wells got the rebound. Indians had a chance there to cut it more, but Wells gets the offensive board. Dabbs for 3. No good. Hale with the rebound. He's getting pushed by Price in the backcourt. Blow the whistle, ref. Metz, Stump for 3 right side. Off, no good. Satterfield rebound, foul Tincher. Satterfield will shoot 1 and 1.
Number 10, Henry Tincher, his first.
69-64 Green Devils, 1:22 remaining.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Free throw up. Good. He doesn't miss many.
No, the only thing he's missed a free throw tonight in the second half. That's the only thing he's done wrong in the second half. Satterfield, that is, for the Green Devils. Oh, and he missed another one.
Yep. Hale with the rebound. Price grabbing him as he's going, and then hitting him as he goes up the floor. Hale drives in, off balance, won't go. Hung on the rim and dropped. Dropped out. Dabbs with the basketball. 1:08 left. Looks like time's running out on the Indians. Oh, there's Satterfield backed in for a pick. That should have been a foul. Well, I'm going to quit complaining because it's not doing any good. Indians down 8. Mets with the basketball. Well, they had to call that. You could hear the slap clear up here. Carter Mets to go to the line to shoot 2 with 51.9 seconds remaining, and the Indians down 72-64. Free throw up and good. 72-65. Indians just have not been able to come up with the defensive stops that they needed tonight. That's the difference in the basketball game. He scores 66, that should be enough to win.
Yep.
Gillespie to Dabbs, and they're just going to pull it out and look for the back door. Gillespie spins, here comes the drive, kicks it right side. Wells back out to Gillespie. They're just going to run it out. And there's a foul by Hale, his 4th. Gillespie will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. 30.1 seconds remaining.
Gillespie at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
He hadn't missed a free throw tonight.
And he still hasn't. 73-66 Devils. 74. He just hit 30 points.
Yep, it's a full timeout by Greeneville.
We'll take a 60-second break and be right back. Hey, what are we doing on breaks here?
Have a good one.
2 minutes? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Stump with the basketball for the Indians to Mets. Right wing. 22 seconds remaining. Stump forces a 3. It's going to be an air ball. Gillespie with the basketball. And a foul by Tincher in the back court. And for the little bit of contact, for all the grabbing we've seen from Greeneville tonight, Tincher didn't even grab him as hard. But they're going to call that foul with 15.5 seconds remaining. Gillespie, a perfect 6 for 6 from the line to shoot 2 more. 75-66, looking for a 10-point lead, which would be the largest of the game. And he got it. 76-66. Mets driving, laying it up good. 76-68. 6, 5, Price to Satterfield. He will dribble it out, and that's going to be the basketball game. The Indians' 7-game winning streak comes to an end. The final